Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Pharaoh the guy. Always on the job. I got 5. Let's talk. Real talk. Y'all didn't see the tap. Y'all see the title. Had to start a little late. I ate a little too much. So I had to like calm down, smoke a cigarette, smoke another blunt, and had to take 2 shots so it could break down the food. But it's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe to this. Don't miss out on this. Run that intro.
Ain't no love for a nigga though. Same dog on the farm chasing chili since a little elbow. Big bodyguard case I gotta knock on something though. Then it comes blowing kush, me rather Debo. Purple bags got bigger and bigger. Nigga learn a lot from a jealous nigga. Goofy, I'm the low, super sack squad. Not one of the niggas that's just popping it and won't pop. That's why I keep a tree trunk. Streets don't love no weak punks. Gotta be a super duper stormtrooper. Concrete cracking, back breaking, first to play wrestling, you never safe. Straight hogging this bitch. Hating on hate, Aquafina Fiji. Fresh out the county, chest poked out like big bitch. Cause I'm the fat pop, niggas can't see. Dragging my knuckles on these weight. Pull up, don't say nothing, nigga, don't play with me. Trying to throw it off on God, I'm trying to save it. I'm just downtown mob, misbehaving. Cops me goes to see something. Swore he saw caveman with a tree trunk. Streets don't love no weak punk.
Nigga, streets don't love no street punks, nigga. Man. Always gotta play my boy, you feel me? Right off the bat. You know, that's the intro. Playing some real music. Y'all need just to understand.
There once was a lady from Strawberry Hollow. She didn't talk much, but boy did she swallow.
Miyaki wasabi, garlic shrimp with the gnocchi. Versace arrows and cookies, I smell like mud, Sweat 3X African, 25 for the Cartier, top back. Miyaki wasabi. Frank Lucas at that Tyson fight with that mink on you. Before Benny Hannes, it's cheese, grits, and bologna. Max off, wax off, bust the back off her brick. Like down about these grits. See the sun, bling, blow, pop the top off this bitch. Third flow, hard rock with the locks on that bitch. Do not clean the room, I got a mop in that bitch. That Harlem night drip, quick with that 3-piece cocaine in that bitch. Kerosene dick, booty air, Tommy Lasorda, Mr. Jetson. Nigga, if I got a big nigga, don't be flex.
Elevated in the game, Las Vegas got the kush, cause the purple same colors Lakers. Elevated, nickel plated in the game, Las Vegas got the kush, cause the purple same colors Lakers. Elevated, nickel plated in the game, Las Vegas got the kush, cause the purple.
Brian at the Staples, I'm a ball on that ass. 1-year-old baby, creeping crawl on that ass. Got a cold booger swollen up and froze on that ass. Gorilla, man, that young nigga an ape and a half. At the car wash, they never seen a hog in a bath. 5 chains, big boogers, flames, I'm making them mad. Intersection with that Hercules pose on that ass. Water on the street, on my tippy toes on that ass. Compton, grass and chips, I bust a spread on that ass. Got them 26s whipping like a slave on that ass. Disrespectful boy, I misbehave on that ass. Grab that tree trunk and wave on that ass. Big took in the garage, don't get swole on that ass. Heavy starch creased up and fold on that ass. Fish telling sideways, throwing rocks at their ass. Gorilla beating on a midget in the trunk on their ass. Purple bag, jungle say I with the straps on it. Chiquita banana with straps on it. Mama, dunk on that ass. Quick shave, hit it with pressure, wave a flag or say unk on that ass. Leave you with some hematomas or some lumps on that ass. Dum-dums in that ride pump, brick on that ass. Old game, but this lame think he's slick on that ass. Any altercation, I'm gorilla stomp that ass. Stay ready, he been had that mop stick on that ass.
Ben had that mop stick on that ass. Nigga, Ben had it. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. Always the same thing, man. Always supporting my homies. Always supporting those that support me. Supporting those that don't support me. I'm motivated by being hated. Straight up, you feel me? I'm motivated by being hated. So, you hate me, you throwing salt on my food. It just makes the food more season. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Y'all see the title, Mayo The Capture. Now, I titled it Mayo The Capture because that will be the focus. We know El Chapo got locked up. But to what extent? El Mayo has been on the side of El Chapo, El Chapo's whole reign prior to El Chapo and El Mayo working together. El Mayo had his own little faction underneath a bigger cartel of Sinaloa. And El Chapo, you could say he had his little group underneath the same type cartel leadership, but more of a hitman, right? Some would love to say. Now, to say that, El Chapo was the leader or El Mayo was the leader, you will always have to remember that both of them were already running a cartel underneath the same leadership. They knew the power of combined forces would be, you know what I'm saying? It would be unstoppable. So, not to say one ran the organization more than the other. And even if they did, what I'm saying is that since they both ran an illegal cartel, an illegal drug enterprise prior to joining forces, they both are at fault 100%. It's not like everybody listened to El Chapo or everybody just listened to El Mayo. From what you see, from what you read, El Mayo has his loyal list. El Chapo has his. So they combined forces. They worked in favor of each other. So to say that, El Mayo was the brains of the organization, while El Chapo was the clown or the muscle or whatever, let's just get it straight. El Chapo was, even if he was second in command, he was getting first command money. So when you're getting first command money, that means you're getting first command sense, no matter. But what is special about this is the fact that El Chapo and El Mayo were able to run an organization this long together. Not from feuding, but just the brains and the wit of each other and those that they brought into the fold of their organization. How they seem to always transform the organization before any other cartel, before the need be. They already have another line going. And that is two heads better than one. That is the deep con. That is, we know we got to take a loss but the money coming back is gonna not just put the money we lost back, but also triple, quadruple what we lost to where we'd be able to lose more and still get away with it. Now the capture of El Mayo. The capture of El Mayo is significant just as much as the capture of El Chapo. And a lot of people will say, oh, you know, El Chapo was flashy. El Chapo was this, you know, El Chapo, you know, he didn't care. He wanted to be a movie star, all this, all that. Now, one thing about the DEA, CIA, FBI, NSA, Secret Service is never what it seems. The narrative that is pushed by every major news outlet, once they start to consistently report that, it's not what it seems. So, especially with the drug cartels, because the government is involved. It's been alleged that the DEA, let me say that, it's been involved, alleged that the DEA has deep ties. And the Mexican government is alleged to have deeper ties within the cartel. And you might ask, how is El Chapo's capture just significant or weighs just as much as El Mayo's? The reason I say that is because how did El Chapo get caught? How did things start going terribly wrong for the leadership of Sinaloa? And I'm not talking the Sons or the El Menchos and things like that. I'm talking about where did everything start going wrong for the head of Sinaloa? And that time, hey, I see you. Go ahead, man, like, subscribe, and join. You feel me? Yeah, motherfuckers do that all day. Until you motherfuckers that be coming in here and just be coming in 2 seconds and leaving, like, what the fuck on? Like, for real. Nigga come in, nigga share a like, nigga do something, nigga, you feel me? Like, but anyway, things started going terribly wrong for not just El Chapo, but the heads of Sinaloa when Vicente, that's his name, Vicente Zambada, the eldest son of El Mayo, got snitched on or got caught, whatever it is, allegedly. But he got caught and was charged with, you know how it goes, the criminal empire, cartel, murder, all this shit, right? So somehow, if y'all remember, they said blame everything on El Chapo. Now, that ain't something you do. I mean, I understand you both are on the run, but when you weigh it, when you break it down to say, tell on this person to put everything on this person, El Chapo ain't the person to put it on everything. Why? And I'm speaking from if we're in this together. El Chapo ain't the person you put everything on. Why? Because El Chapo's been caught before. You feel me? El Chapo has been subjected to a lot of ratatouille, a lot of tattletale from what we've seen within this camp. So if you're trying to save the organization, the person to put everything on is El Mayo. El Mayo hasn't had a picture in 25 years. El Mayo has a $15 million bounty on his head. El Mayo hasn't been seen, and DEA intel confirms that he hasn't been seen. So if you're going to place the blame on somebody, you place the blame on the more elusive one. But that goes to show you that they didn't want to put the blame on the elusive one, or they didn't put the blame on somebody, they didn't agree upon it. Why? Because once you put the blame on somebody, now the U.S. government has that information. What they gonna do? Here come the drones. Here come the planes listening to everything. Here comes people getting paid. Like, it's a lot of recon, a lot of spies. They're paying because they're coming to get you. No matter how much we gotta pay for it, we come to get you. So people started getting snatched up on El Chapo side. So motherfuckers that Vicente Zambada started to snitch on started to put El Chapo more in the light. And what happened? El Chapo was caught. El Chapo was extradited, and his sons, somehow, some way, his eldest son was almost caught and extradited to America. But this is where the world sees the difference, the actual civil war within Sinaloa. When Ovidio is captured, and the only people to respond to free Ovidio Guzman, El Chapo's son, one of the Chapitos, is one of his brothers. El Mayo didn't send no reinforcements, nobody else. So this puts not only a target on the sons from the Mexican government freeing their son from the terror and everything they finna cause, it also puts a target on their back from within people, because now they show the might and the depths that they're willing to go to for their loyalty. So now, El Chapo's wife gets locked up. People within Sinaloa, whether we know they was loyal to El Mayo or El Chapo, they went on stand, wrote statements saying that El Chapo's wife was actually involved like El Chapo. She started snitching. She was given a few years. She's out. So you start to think like this tattletale get out of jail free card reduction or destroy the enemy has been a major tool within the Sinaloa cartel. So by these people breaking up in all this, it leads to, okay, my dad, your son snitched on my dad. You feel me? My dad's locked up. My mom got locked up. A lot of shit that we got in America is getting shitted on, getting raided. Y'all gotta be telling. So they devise a plan. Now this is when you devise a plan to take the main piece off the board. Now in chess, it's the woman, right? Now, but just business-wise, the CEO, the person that runs everything, not somebody that has other people as smart as him with the history knowledge, right? Because that's what actually saves them type of people, like El Mayo and El Chapo. They have the history of being elusive. They've been through so many things, they can use so many tricks because they've seen it. Now, in order to do that, you have to sacrifice something. Now, whether you go up in there, you kill the head of state and everybody else fall in line, or you kill the head of state and everybody else kill you. But you took a major piece off the board. Now it becomes, when you take the major piece off the board, how are you able to do it? You can't kill him. You can't do this. You can't do that. So it had to be years. Now, Chapo's son. Oh yeah, let's go look at the property, all this, all that. We know the story. Flew him into America. Boom, he's in jail. Now, this is where it gets tricky at. This is where it gets tricky at, right? It gets tricky because if you beefing with El Chapo's son, if you beefing with a regime, Why in the fuck would you get in the plane? Why would you get in the plane? Okay, you fuck with him or whatever. You gotta appease him, make him happy or whatever. First mistake gone wrong. First mistake gone wrong. Here was a person that you constructed and talked to your son to blame everything on my father. So I'm gonna do anything and everything to get back at you, right? Boom. So, first mistake. Second mistake is going and saying you was kidnapped. Oh, I was kidnapped, beaten, brought over to America. The reason that that's a mistake is because now the U.S. government has to convict you. They have to do everything to stick it to you. You know why? Because these 12 people that's going to be on the jury are always going to think about America couldn't get this dude. America couldn't get this dude. They could get everybody else. They could do this. They could pay the people this, but they couldn't get this person. And this is the reason why they couldn't get it. Drop a comment, man. Leave a comment. Say something. Hit the like button. Do something. I appreciate you being in here, though. This is why El Mayo means something. 15 years on the run, 25 years, no picture. Tails on El Chapo, all this, right? But now that El Mayo is in prison or extradited to America, this is where it gets really strange. Why is the president and the government of Mexico threatening treason for those that helped in the kidnap and extradition of El Mayo? El Mayo was a drug dealer, a world-renowned wanted fugitive. So if the Mexican government says we're going to charge those that we find that helped in this elaborate scheme, we're going to charge them with treason. Why? You didn't do that for El Chapo. You didn't do that for nobody else. Something has to be the bigger picture here. And by saying those that are going to be charged with treason means that you have been involved with the Sinaloa cartel. You have. Because if you do that for El Mayo, why haven't you done that for the others? Or why have you turned over people like El Chapo, but you haven't turned over people like El Mayo? This goes to prove that the Mexican government and the Mexican power that is established down there is so intertwined with the drug cartels that it's been exposed. For anybody to be charged with treason for the capture of a drug lord, that means you was on his side. That means you was on his side. Somehow, some way. Now, this is where it also gets tricky. El Chapo's son and them got in court and said, what? My father and El Chapo made a deal with the DEA and we're able to sell drugs in America. This is public records, right? So if El Mayo's son is in witness protection now, right? He gave up a lot of more information on El Chapo than he did his father. And Los Chapitos, the sons of El Chapo, had to know this. Had to. They had to be like, man, what the hell? Oh, these fools not gonna get him. You feel me? They not gonna lock him up like they did my dad. You feel me? They really gonna leave him out here? Nah, my dad not here, we not running nothing. I mean, my dad not here, they dad not gonna be here. We gonna run it like that. Let the sun shoot it out. Let the sun shoot it out. But this case is always given though. It's always given. You know why? Because if El Chapo is in jail, if El Mayo is in jail, and the children are running things, right? The DA still there. I mean, what does it, you feel me, really prove? Then he says, oh, I was kidnapped and you feel me, forced. Nigga, what the fuck did that mean? So what, you was kidnapped? So what, you was forced to America? The fuck you think this is? Nigga, you think this Great Britain or something, nigga? Oh, my bad, do you want a cup of tea and cheese and crackers? Oh, just sit tight, buckle in. We'll get you another flight back to Mexico. Send the Lord. Yes, I'm sorry, we didn't know you was kidnapped. The fuck? Nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. So what, you was kidnapped? And that's what's wrong with a lot of these motherfuckers. They get so comfortable and, oh, I got rights, nigga, I was kidnapped. Like that shit don't mean something. You got a 15 million bounty on your head. So, nigga, you wasn't smart enough to see the play? And it's just, this is how this war on drugs work. The war on drugs is being in bed with criminals. How is everybody upset that this nigga was tricked into going somewhere? Now, like I say, it's a case that's always given. Now remember, El Mayo had a $15 million bounty on his head, right? Everybody involved with the DEA, everybody tell it type shit, right? Some type of deal had to be struck to where somebody got that money. If I turn over, look at the piece I'm finna give you. Look at the piece I'm finna give you. I'm finna place a piece that you couldn't catch in 15 years. You really don't know what he looked like. I'm gonna bring him straight to you. Now, what you gonna do for me? Or fuck me, what you gonna do for my dad? That's what needs to be questioned. Just like, nigga, I ain't a fan of nigga Brittany Griner. Nigga, that bitch need to go back to Russia. Nigga, and finish breaking them rocks. Nigga, and getting them naked bedtime stories by them rough ass Russian bitches. You wanna be gay, bitch, you wanna be a man, go back to Russia. You feel me? Yeah, you don't like that gay sex, huh? That shit rough. People that break the law, like there is really no, you know what I mean? And the police that, we gonna not give El Chapo life, we're gonna give him 80 years. Like, what does that mean? Oh, we gonna reduce his son's sentence, he gonna only do 15. At the end of the day, lock his ass up, nigga, fuck the snitching. Whatever they gonna give you, they gonna give you. And ain't no shaving, no time off. You do the time, nigga, whatever we give you, and we start back over, nigga, they gonna catch these motherfuckers. That's how policing work. All that, all right, we're gonna release this account, or we gonna let your daughter do this. Just like, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Now, here it is. This nigga got caught. Drop a comment, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Say something. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Do y'all feel like the DEA orchestrated that play? Do y'all feel like, the snitching within the Sinaloa cartel is helping El Chapo's side? Like, what do y'all feel? Me personally, I feel like fuck all of them. Like, for real. Like, to just, because it's, it's like Charleston White said when he said, fuck Nipsey Hussle. I didn't understand it, right? But when he broke it down, it's the image, it's the character. And what we forget is that these people that are being placed on TV and thrown in front of us all the time, they're images. And 9 times out of 10, even if they don't sell drugs, they're not the type of people you want to follow. And then this is also, look at the lifestyle that these drug lords live and, look at the things that they accomplish and shit. But where does that really get you? To me, nigga, use the drug game to your advantage, get what you gonna get, and get out. Nigga. But niggas get caught up in the fact that, nigga, I'm making this much money. The drug game ain't meant to be no career, nigga. It ain't meant to, get no degrees in. You feel me? The drug game was created for motherfuckers that had hard times and, needed to get on their feet. Now, back in the days, the motherfuckers that was big timers and all that, they was bringing the shit back down to the community. But nowadays, motherfuckers want to be the top dog, you know what I'm saying? But that lifestyle that you trying to reach to, El Chapo, El Mayo, these people are snitching on their fathers, their brothers, their mothers, because they stayed in the game too long. Excuse me, they stayed in the game way too long. I mean, to me, it was a fantastic plan to just, get him off the picture, to get him out the picture. It was fantastic. It was something that was worth, risking yourself for. Now, me, if that was my dad and, I orchestrated, a good enough plan to get these people off my back or whatever plan I was at, whatever reward I was asking, it would have to be worth it to sacrifice myself. Because one, nigga, my dad, El Chapo, was never coming back. For two, the rest of my life is finna be spent in jail. You know what I mean? And for three, I know they're still gonna go after my organization, my family. So what do I do? So it just leads me to believe, I bring him in with myself, because the DEA said that El Chapo's other son was already gonna turn himself in. He was already in talks with the DEA. I'm gonna trick him, so it had to take months. It had to. They had to probably get approval from the higher ups, like, okay, we're gonna give this 15 million to somebody in your family, whatever. But it is crazy that the president of Mexico at this moment, the short little old Mexican dude, is threatening people with treason, right? And then here it is, they're finna have a Jewish female president before America, the so-called free world. Mexico, drug cartel country, will have the first female president around the Americas before North America. Sounds like a plot. Sounds like a straight plot. Why? She's Jewish. When you think of Mexico, the only thing you think religious is Catholic. The next is drugs, criminal death, trash, pesos, shit like that. You feel me? You don't think of the Jewish community. And the reason why the Jewish community is not, I wouldn't say exposed, but not brought to light that it's a big Jewish community down there, because they have been on the news, investigated, put on trial, found guilty. The vast majority of them in Mexico are on the run from either Israel marrying little kids or, people into that, whatever, they run over there. The Jews in America, even if they're, you know, um, non-everyday Orthodox Jews, they get in trouble here, they go to Mexico. Now, I know you don't believe me. I know y'all like, oh, everybody hates the Jews and all this. But if you look it up on YouTube, where, you know, everybody runs to, and then you can further that with the history. Go look it up. Just in the 20, within the last 4 years, they've been on the news, but it was smothered. Also, they have tunnels underneath the buildings, their synagogues, their churches, their places of worship. They have tunnels underneath it. What you need tunnels for? What are you doing to where you don't want people? How private is your religion to where you have to have tunnels underneath your place of worship? Weird. But yeah, you can look that up. And then everybody have said, oh, this Vicente Fox, this person, that person, they're ran by this person, they're ran by that person. The drug cartel is a big entity within Mexico, right? So how in the fuck does a woman become president? And nobody never heard of it. How? I don't have a clue. Never heard of her. Never heard of those around her. But whose side is she on? I don't know. I just don't know. It's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe to this. Don't miss out on this, man. I need the support. I need the likes. I need the shares. I need the posting. My page just get it. My hours gets taken. The subscribers, they don't take the subscribers. They don't take. Well, yeah, they only think they don't take my subscribers. The hours, the watch time, shit like that. They be fucking with me on. They take it. They don't give it back. So I need. I need the support. I need the shares, the likes. I need for people to go back to videos, some shorts. Because I ain't trying to change a lot. I'm not here to, but what I am here to do is just to, to open your eyes to a new way of looking. And if you don't want to change, just let me give you some game to where you can be more efficient in it. Because this lifestyle that everybody is chasing to be the bag chaser, to have a bag, what y'all fail to realize is a lot of the avenues that's being taken to ascertain this bag devastates a lot of more people before they actually obtain the bag. And 90%, 99% of those that obtain the bag, it's like buying a house. Like I always say, buying a house, going upstairs and throwing all the money outside, letting the neighbors get it, because they don't stop. And, God forgives, man. If you doing something wrong, you know what I'm saying, and you're like, all right, I'm finna get out, it's more best just to use it for what it is, a tool. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, you wanna be the big man, the shot caller, the one that's running everything, nigga, your ass deserve to go to jail. Straight, I don't give a fuck who you is. Homie, not, nigga, if you out there using the drug game, nigga, and you already cool, you already, your family taken care of, you got a legit business, you you know you wealthy and you want to carry on for the next 5, 10 years doing the same thing of, you know, just being a normal person, getting a little business and running it, finding another avenue to sell. You feel? Because if you could sell narcotics, you could sell shampoo. And for me, I don't got no fucking sympathy for motherfuckers that can't elevate their mind. You feel me? If you know you good in the drug game and you can't find what product legally to sell somebody in order to get more money, like you're not that smart. You're not that smart. And I'm gonna be honest, motherfuckers like that just deserve to go to jail. Like if you a killer and you know what I'm saying, you like, all right, well, I ain't gonna do that no more, I'm gonna live this. But my thing is, you know, if you stay in it, nigga, you stay in it. And that's just that recap. Um, what today was about, man. Um, Today was just about recognizing the back door, recognizing the play, um, recognizing when to get out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know it's getting bad. You know it's getting cloudy. To know when to get out. You don't want to end up, you know, really, because a lot of people put their trust in people. So even though this dude, that El Mayo was warm with El Chapo and them, El Mayo probably had love for this little dude. You know what I'm saying? He probably thought this little dude was one of the cool ones, so he ain't gonna do me like that. But when people show you who they are, man, break wide. Get up out of there. You feel me? Because trusting them, you definitely not trusting your emotions, your instinct. And your emotion is your instinct to save you, not nobody else. So a lot of us, you know, we don't have the recognition of our emotions to keep us safe, because a lot of us, we ain't, nigga, that's emotional. I ain't gonna think like that. Oh, nigga, that's the homie, yo. You know, we been through this and we been through that. When times is hard, nigga, ain't nobody the homie. My life on the line, nobody the homie. But you not, excuse me, motherfuckers won't have to worry about that if motherfuckers utilize the game the way it's supposed to be. How motherfuckers saying they want to be El Chapo, nigga, this nigga ratting? I thought niggas hate rats. I thought niggas don't, you feel what I'm saying? I thought niggas didn't like that shit. Because guess what? Every black drug Caesar, every black drug boss, every black drug nigga that I know, they smothered them, put them niggas down, and you feel me? Like really before they even got to another Chapo state. So, you know, the nigga was tricked. Civil war within Sinaloa. You feel me? Like they say, los Chipitos against El Mayos. And this was a very good chess move. A piece, a worthy piece for an even more worthy piece. And that's how you play the game. When you really gonna play it, that's how you play it, nigga. Like, you don't sit up there and, you know, fuck everybody. And that's what he was on. You gotta play it to the point to where it's fuck everybody. Everybody gonna go. You feel me? That's why I can't get into it, because I can't trust that nigga. No matter how many times I can see us kill a nigga, we can kill your best friend, kill your wife, nigga. We in this life together. I can't trust you, nigga. I mean, for real. You know. Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the guy, always on the job. I got 5. Let's talk. Real talk. I appreciate y'all for joining. Appreciate the likes. Hit me in the comments, man. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all want me to get my thoughts on next, what y'all want me to search up, what I feel, you know. But tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe.